Well, hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast. It's RaceOnOz coming live from Tokyo Expressway. Now, if you're just watching this on replay on YouTube, there should be some chapters marking the start of qualifying, marking the start of the race. And if you've given enough time as well, I will have also marked all the highlights of the race as well. So come back later on if they're not there. I should have added them later on. So that's just on YouTube. Unfortunately, Facebook and Twitch, you miss out. But if you want to see them, that's the great place to go. So we're not too far from starting. My name's Josh. I'll be right back with you. Just give us 2 seconds. Oh, I thought the PlayStation was on. My PlayStation's turned off. It's okay. They don't start for another few minutes anyway. But welcome along, everybody. There was a big update, I think, this week for the stuff with the Olympics and GT Sport. Welcome along, Twitch. If you're just watching this video on Twitch on replay, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Demo and Garage. We should have some chapters marked out that show the race start and the qualifying start, and also highlights as well. Alrighty. Shouldn't be too far off the start of this one, guys. Now, this morning we're talking about trends. What is trending right now in the searches? It's the Rugby League Storm versus Dragons right now for Australia. That's not surprising at all. But tonight we've got Season 15 at Tokyo Expressway. It's the South Inner Loop, I think, is the track they're on. Which could be very interesting. Johnny Depp's in the news. Kobe Bryant's in the news. IndyCar. Have they had that race yet? Oh, they've had the race. Okay. I haven't seen that race yet, so I'm looking forward to that race, in fact. I don't know what I was going to say. We do have SFR tomorrow as well. Frankie's Pizza. Beloved Sydney venue Frankie's Pizza to be demolished for a train station. Well, I've never heard of Frankie's Pizza, but that's because I don't live in Sydney. That's a bit... It's a shame when establishments like that leave the local community. Well, hopefully they'll be able to pick it up and find a new place and create new traditions there. what's been going on in motorcycling. MotoGP, they are asking for the French GP to have a date change over safety fears. They've called for future Le Mans to be moved to later in the year to avoid nightmare weather conditions, as this weekend's French GP has been run in cold and mostly damp conditions, which has led to 77 crashes across all classes on Friday and Saturday. That's a big amount for MotoGP. So that Moto 2 and 3 as well. So, wow. It says here, we can't come to Le Mans with 12 degrees on the ground because the tyres Michelin and Dunlop bring us are not working. Qualifying has begun. Let's take you to qualifying. Welcome to qualifying. This is round 2 for RaceOnOz GT Sport here on Sunday nights. We could very well be witnessing some of the drivers that might head over or participate in the Olympic Virtual Series, as qualifying has begun now for this. So we'll have to see what happens. But it's going to be an interesting race. One make race. Can't wait to see what unfolds, actually. It should be very fun indeed. So they're all getting these laps done very quickly. All right. It's going to be a big slipstream battle. You can see it happening already, can't you? It's just what it is, which is going to make for an interesting race. We've only got 8 drivers too, but in saying that, they're all very well matched in ability. Matt just ahead of Sid. There's Risky in 3rd. Got Kodez and Noodles in 5th. Big shout out to our supporters that have helped maintain this channel. They've helped us bring you the racing. So I like to show off their names and just say thank you to those that have just been able to go that extra distance for us. The Mew, welcome. This is what I was talking about. Lots of slipstreaming. Sid next to Mint Matt. But if you do want to get involved with supporting us, demogarage.com/support is the place to go. And you can join the supporters list as well in saying thank you. The Mew going for Noodles, who's up there in 2nd overall. So they're down 4/10 already. This is a short qualifying session, 10 minutes. We've already got 6 to go, so they do need to get the hustle on. And anyone that loses this train will be at a disadvantage in qualifying, at least. Oh. Something happened there. There was a lot going on. A lot going on. Unfortunately, I can't get a replay going. Matt. That might actually... Are they going to be down for this lap? Because they all look like they slowed down. Sid's the fastest out there. Just waiting for the split. Let's see what Sid's split is. Captain Risky might have actually benefited from that. Just slightly. Okay, no, we go. There we go. So they were 2 seconds down. But anyway, they're going flat chat right now. That's Mike. He's lost the pack. There's Risky. Same deal with him. Matt's amongst it. Noodles is second. And he's right at the back. So if anything does happen ahead of him, he might have some time to react. Oh, you're good, Mew. How was that new what's it called? The transmog system on Destiny? I heard it's not the great... It sounds like a grind. I was actually getting into Destiny myself for the first time a couple of months ago, but... for a newcomer, I don't know. I just been struggling to figure the game out. As Noodles is up. He's purple in this sector. Oh, Destiny 1. Well, there you... I didn't know you could still play Destiny 1, but there you go. Console or PC. But in saying that, I was enjoying what I was playing. But for me, I discovered the Elder Scrolls Online. And yes, I'm a nerd like that. But yeah, so I've put a bit of time into that, if I'm honest. Back to the racing though. 3.5 minutes left. He's down 8/10. He lost a lot of time in that tunnel. You can see they're just burning off fuel. So they know this lap is all but over. Sid's still going to push hard. Matt's pushing hard. Captain Risky's just there behind him. So Noodles is tacked back onto the end of that. Matt down. Oh, you know what, the Mew? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with liking the old stuff, enjoying the old stuff. That's sort of happening to me. I don't know. The only reason I think I'd get a PS5 is to broadcast sim racing. I don't actually think I'd buy one to play on it. Because I don't play my PlayStation 4 anymore. I'm always on the computer. 50. Alright, you got a good 20 years on me. So... that's fine. But isn't it interesting? People that game... yeah. My age and older, up to about where you're at, is pretty normal. It's just the generational... like that... just where video games was part of our lives. And it continues to be that way. Even when we get older. I don't know what it's going to be like for the younger generation with video games. I don't know if it's going to be as influential on them because of social media and things like that. But casual gaming for them, I think, is a big one. But, you know, Xboxes and consoles, I don't know. I think that's more of an older thing. Awesome, Mute. That's awesome. I love seeing guys and girls pop in, just supporting their drivers, even if it's, you know, it's got nothing to do with a race that you're involved in yourself, but supporting a fellow team member. As Matt sets the new qualifying time, 1:59.658. That's taken him to the top of the timing boards. One of the interesting things I didn't realise, also with IndyCar, because I was just looking at the qualifying time there, they go to like 4 decimal places in qualifying. It was nuts. So on board with Noodles. Just got risky ahead. Let's see what his splits are like. Mass Effect Legendary. That's true. That's so true. So true. That just came out, didn't it? Yeah, the graphics, you're right, they are pretty much similar, but just looking nicer. But sometimes those older graphics now, sort of what made the game what it was. I don't know. Things always change. And this has got to be, yeah, this is it for everyone, as the timer has elapsed. Matt, provisional pole, Sid, and then we've got Noodles here fighting for third. Oh, that's what I've been doing. I never used to do that. But just in the last couple of years, I've woken up to the fact that, you know, fear of missing out. I've gotten over that. As we go across the line. Oh, Noodles drops to 4th. It's unlucky. We're going straight into the race. But yeah. I used to have that fear of missing out when the game came out, but now I'll wait for a sale. I've noticed I'm doing that more and more. Unless there's something I really want. Mint Matt there on the top. It's Mac 1 and then Sid and Noodles. So it was Mac 1 that put Noodles down there in 4th right at the end. 22 laps. Let's see how this one goes. Get ready for this one. Oh, yeah. Was that a false start? Oh, it's a red flag. Don't know why, but the red flag's been called. We will reset and go again. We are waiting on one. So that was the red flag decision. The rules state, I think it's the lobby host's call. So that was the call made. There you go. AmazingHour has let us know as well. Restart because of Viperzed. Just waiting to see Viper pop into the room. We're not quite there yet. But like I said, luckily if you are watching this back on replay and you're hanging around, don't forget the chapters or it'll jump you straight to the race start so you can skip all this lead up during the red flag. Can't do it live, of course, but And that is on YouTube only. Only on YouTube. I really wish Facebook and Twitch would have the chapter thing. But hey. So I am trying to create a little bit more short form content for everyone. Just make it easier to consume the races. Because there's a lot going on. So if you click on the race, you can just skip through to all the best bits and still get a good idea of what happened that race. Just get Kodez to put on a bit of a show while we wait. He's doing a pretty good job too. Whoa, that's a weird glitch. I know all the cars are sitting there, but... Is it... Oh, it won't let me change camera angle again. Well, there you go. We're just waiting on Zed. I don't know how... Does anyone know how far away Zed is? A couple of minutes? We're all good. Alrighty, well what else is going on in the world of motorsport? Let's have a look. Holden Commodore VH, VN and VL. Breakout topics. What is going on? South Australia. Searching the hell out of it. Don't know why. That was an interesting one to look at. Didn't find anything that blew me away. Alrighty. Formula Ford. Says here the future of Formula Ford is set to be discussed in a meeting today. Will be Ford Association Administrator, Motorsport Australian officials, Supercars team principals, and a few other people of note. It is declared super license points should be earned through the National Series, and the category continues to be run as it has done since being dropped by Motorsport Australia 8 years ago as a championship category. Well, that seems fair. Well, Viper's in. Oh, you're a Brit. Okay. Well, what's trending in the UK? Can you have a guess? And I'll let you know. Let's have a look. United Kingdom. The number one thing right now, on Google at least. Welcome to the race. This is RaceOnOz round 2. Matt on top with Kodez. We're about to get this race started here at Tokyo. We'll have a guess, Mew, what you think is the top search thing right now in the UK as we get the race underway. Matt's rolled. This could be a red. Very awkward as we get started and we're going. Matt struggled off the line. It looked like he maybe jumped it. Noodles, as that meant he's popped from 4th to 3rd, and the rest of the field getting away well. No, the top thing in the UK is Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. Live score updates. So is that football match must be on right now? Or was just on just a moment ago. Sid and gets the lead. Great run for the front. Oh, not a footy fan, fair enough. I used to spend a lot of time watching the Premier League myself. It's just so hard to do because in Australia it's on at silly times. Clay Hancock, welcome. But when I used to live in Perth, it was okay. Because instead of being a midnight game, it was at, 10 o'clock. Donald Carpenter has liked the stream. Welcome, Donald. As we get the racing up and running, Zed there, who started at the back. He's got Rangeraus just ahead of him, and they're pushing for glory. What's AEW? Okay, well, there's your leaders. So they are still within the slipstream. Toby Chugg's with us. Welcome. And thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for taking the time to, click that like or follow wherever you're watching from. Thank you very much. Look at these guys. Pixel perfect racing lines at the moment. That sounds like fun, Mew. All Elite Wrestling. I'm going to have to look that up later. AmazingHour has just gotten around Noodles. Yes, he has. He's got that extra pace. And Noodles just has to deal with it. This race is going to be a fast-paced action. 22 laps. It's going to take us at least 45 minutes to do this. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be an exciting 45 minutes. And here comes Risky, the top three, under threat now. As Mach 1 holds the outside line. Can he get through? Yes, they all get through, but they all slot back into single file as we get back up onto the highway here at Tokyo. So Sid leading quite comfortably, actually. 5/10 over second placed Risky with the Bruce Hull Racing team colours on. And he's trying not to let Sid disappear, because then in these conditions, well, there we go. We've got a new race leader. It's going to be like this for a while, I'd say. There's going to be a lot of strategy at play when it comes to being in a certain position come, say, the final lap. Oh, the V8s are a blast, man. I'm surprised they don't. That's really weird that they don't. I thought supercars was popular enough that, it was being broadcast like that. Or do you have to pay for it on, like, Sky or something? Like, can you even get it? Like, that's really weird. So this is from the leader, Risky. Look at everybody just tucking into that slipstream. Kodez might even be looking for a bump draft situation. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't. There's a sport app called KO here in Australia, and I pay for that, and it's just all the pay TV sport channels, and it does pretty much everything you need. As Risky loses the lead, as Mach 1 comes over the crest ahead, and we got Sid now. He's dropped a fair way back. He was leading. He's now to third, and it was almost back to fourth. So that was interesting. The only issue is, like, say I was a Premier League fan, you have to buy. There's an Optus Sport app, and they just do the Premier League here in Australia. Thank you, Fluffies, a new follower, legendary. So, yeah, if you want to watch the Premier League, you have to buy another app. But luckily, it comes free with my mobile plan, so it's all good. So if I am in the mood to watch some football from the Premier League, I've got that one at least. Noodles diving in. AmazingHour tried to steal the inside line. Nothing changes just yet. So there's Mike, Viperzed, and Rangeraus. Looks like it's going to be just those three if they can't catch that field ahead of them, because this is the line of cars they need to be with. Fluffy slippers. Thank you. Oh, absolutely mute. If they lose this... Oh, no, we've lost Mint Matt. Mint Matt might have had connection issues. That might have been what happened to him at the start, because we saw him sort of stall, roll, and that was the end of it. But yes, if they lose the slipstream here tonight, it's goodbye win. Goodbye win. That's why I'm a bit worried about Ranger, Mike, and Zed at the moment. What they need to do is start bump drafting and get back up there. I mean, it's not over yet for them, but as you can see, quite a distance. So our leaders chucking it in. Sid trying to get that inside line. He might have to get his elbows out because Kodez, he's getting his. Oh, he kept it. Well done. Some good racing through all of Tokyo Expressway. We're on board with AmazingHour. Yeah, the internet connection. I think we always refer to connection issues as a mechanical failure, at least in sim racing. Closest we'll probably get to a proper mechanical failure is your internet going. So, AmazingHour, look how effective that slipstream is. It's just nowhere to go. This track is so tight. And as we come into the hairpin, where will he pop out? He stays fourth. Sid stays ahead. Risky stays one. Good racing. Good racing. The tyres. I think I'll let you know in 2 seconds because I do have that information. So, obviously, it's a one make with the GT4 Club Sport. One set of racing softs are available, and they've got unlimited sets of racing mediums. So let's actually go have a look what kind of tyres they're using. So our leader is on those soft tyres. So is Mach 1. Sid, AmazingHour, and Noodles started on the softs. So did Mike. Rangeraus is on the medium. Wow, that actually might work if he can... Ranger? I don't know. Oh, this is going to be tough. Depends how far back they are. Like he's... Oh, okay. Interesting call from Ranger there. Very interesting. And Zed's on the medium, so... That's why they are where they are. They're on the slower tyre. But look at that tyre wear. We're, 5 of 22 laps in. And the tyre wear looks almost minimal. And this is from our leader, Captain Risky. AmazingHour looks even better, just slightly better. So, yeah, this could be a real interesting tyre take tonight. It's going to come down to some very smooth driving, some smooth lines. And to top that off, some very casual overtakes as we squeeze it through. We try to get too wide into the hairpin. Risky, he loses out as Noodles also tries to find a way through. But there is just no room to fit these cars next to each other through the hairpin. So Noodles falls back to 5th, but he's still within a fighting chance now. Because this train of the top 5, they are just ruthless, pinpoint accurate, and it's only going to take one mistake, and you're going to be out of it. But some great racing. All good, Mew. It is my job to be put on the spot. So it keeps me sharp, keeps me focused. A lap with Noodles here as he watches everything. Just, you can see there's zero room for error. And we're doing what it's like Monaco. Monaco starts for Formula One next week. Into the hairpin, there might be some moves on. Noodles might get something out of this. Sid lost a plethora of positions then. 3 spots, I think. We've got a new race leader. It's risky once again. Look at this, AmazingHour and Mach 1. They can't make up their minds. They might race each other out of it. Oh, this is super tight racing. Risky still there. Where are they going to end up? Porsches everywhere. But they are just inches away from ending it all in the concrete wall. So this is awesome stuff from these top 5. Just take it all in, ladies and gentlemen, into the hairpin now. And AmazingHour leads. Mach 1 gets back to 2nd. Noodles is up to 3rd. You can see Mike and Ranger, they're not too far away. So that medium call, so Zed's getting rid of the mediums. So clearly the softs can last. What, 18 laps? No, sorry. I did too many. 14 laps? 17, 16 laps? 16 laps is the number I'm looking for. 15, 16 laps. It was somewhere around there. Alrighty. But yeah, I was just about to say Monaco this weekend for Formula One. And I saw Formula E race there 2 weekends ago, and it was an absolutely phenomenal race. So what Formula E has convinced me of is that it is not the track that is the problem for Formula One when we have a boring race. It is the cars themselves. Because Formula E raced on the exact same track that they're about to do this weekend, and it was such a good race. So when they always try to tweak the track to do this or to do that, I think they're changing the wrong thing. Which is why I cannot wait for the new regulations in Formula One to take full effect, because hopefully it will actually do what it is being promised to do. So Noodles is now. There's a lead pack of 3. Noodles is amongst that. Risky and Sid, they need to work together here. I mean, they're not out of it yet, but they have fallen off the wayside. So if they work together, they will be back in that fight. And they are certainly there right now. Angelo, welcome. Go Noodles. He's doing a good job. He's holding 3rd. He's looking poised. He's got it perfected. The heat is on, but he's dealing with it very, very well. So that fire suit doing a great job of protecting Noodles from the pressure. But we do have the Noodles cheer squad here tonight. So welcome you guys and girls, wherever you are from. Don't forget, if you want to join the Demo 1 Garage Discord, everyone, d1gdiscord.com. That's the only address you'll need to remember. And if you'd like to help us continue streaming, improving, because we need to do things like pay the server bills and storage bills and things like that, demo1garage.com/support is the place you can do that. So be like those that have done that for us, and thank you to them as well. Don't forget to check out our website, demo1garage.com. AmazingHour leading right now. Looks like they're starting to settle into this one just a little. That early fight for the lead. Sort of starting, just getting into the rhythm now. The adrenaline settling. Testosterone dropping. That will all come back again to a peak once we hit the last 8 or so laps. Risky's a little way off now. Bit worried about Risky. So something's happened to him. Sid's gotten back with the field. So Risky needs to really get this one perfect here. Are you in my Discord, Mew? I mean, it's not super active, but I mean, when no one's like bothering everyone pinging about useless, useless stuff. And I try to keep it quite minimal, because some Discords, wow, they can have a room for everything, and it feels like that sometimes, like you want to do that, but yeah, it is the way it is. Hello, Nelson Pinto. It's good to see you, mate. So we don't get to do GT Sport too often anymore here on Demo 1. So I'm glad that we've still got RaceOnOz keeping it alive for us. We had Project Cars 2 with Go2Woe there for a while, until Project Cars 2 sort of died and their transition to ACC. Project Cars 3 was, not viable. I played that game for the first time last week actually, and I recorded my reaction video to that. So that's coming, and if you are a supporter, you're getting that first. Like all the supporters do, get everything that I do first. So that's coming, and got a few other things on the way as well. You've been to bed and you're up again, and I'm still commentating. Well, I'll tell you what, Nelson. Once I'm done here, it's going to be about 9:45, maybe close to 10 o'clock. I'm going to bed straight after this. I'm getting to that point where I can't stay up late anymore. I just getting old. I used to be able to do it, and I thought I'd be able to do it forever as a shuffle of positions occurs. We've also got Risky and Mike in the pit lane. They're going to have to work together to not lose too much time to this lead pack. Let's have a look at the soft tyres. We're on board with Noodles. The tyres are fine. Why did they pit so early? Yeah, you were watching it. Well, that was around lunchtime for me, Nelson, when that was on. So, and now it's Sunday night. Risky didn't he? Risky really lost out. And yeah, he just can't keep up. 2:03 was his last lap time. Let's get an update as he crosses the timing beam for this one. A 2:30. That's because I think he went into the pit lane. So Zed, are they on the softs now? Let's have a look. Yeah, well, Zed is. Risky's on the mediums now. Ranger's still on those mediums. Noodles on the softs. So it's now the front four, all on the soft tyre. They've only got one soft to use, but they need to use a medium. So when will they choose? We're getting to the halfway point. I reckon they're going to get rid of the soft, maybe lap 18. Maybe the last lap. I don't know. Well, there you go, Nelson. You were very committed to be watching that first race. So I appreciate you popping in at such a crazy time, but I'm glad I could, what's the word? Entertain you in the wee hours of the morning. Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, don't worry, I'm getting my rest. But you're right, it does actually take a fair bit of time and effort. I think organising a league is more taxing but you're not wrong. There's definitely a lot of work that goes into commentary, organising the leagues. That's why I'm so happy that all the league organisers have transitioned to my booking system. You guys can use it to sort of plan what you want to watch. So if you go to demoongarage.com/bookings, that's the website. Or if you just go to our website and go to the menu item that says stream schedule, it's the same website that will take you to. Every future race that we have booked is there. Purple means it's booked in. Orange means I've confirmed it. And I think if I turn it yellow or something, that means I'm not going to be doing it for whatever reason. But that doesn't happen very often. But I must say, Nelson, I do want to kind of turn this into a full-time gig if possible. So yeah, you see those names in the bottom right hand of your screen now. They're helping me get there. So thank you to those people. Like I've told them, and you probably heard this morning, one of the first things that I want to use to upgrade is the streaming PC, because this thing is old. It's from 2014. And it has certain issues now and then. New leader, Sid, just calmly takes that away from Mac 1. But yeah. And then after that, there's some software from BlueFX, which will revolutionize everything. Graphics and data and stuff for you guys at home. So that'll really take it to another level then. So a software license for that is not cheap. But yeah, I would really, really like to be able to do this as a, career. So we'll see what happens. But thanks to everyone. That is, we're getting there. And it means the world. But don't forget as well, if you got the time, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe. I know everyone does it, but I mean, sometimes you just forget. So just a quick reminder if you haven't done so and that was what you're planning to do. And it does let me know that you enjoyed the racing. Because apart from the like button, I might get a few comments here or there, but I don't know. Some races are better than others. So that's why I'm trying to get some new content to you guys as well. Sid leads. There was a few touches of the concrete barrier there. So this group of 3 are just starting to lag behind slightly. And this was a group of 5. So let's check out 5th place. It's Rangeraus. So he has managed to get up. Risky's fallen back. He was on the mediums unless he had a mistake. We don't know. Zed is chasing him, and Mike, looks like Mike's out of this one. So we're back to the front. This is where it's all happening at the moment. No, my style of commentary is not to ignore the viewer. And I would like, my job is also to try and get the viewer, if I can, if they're in the mood. I do it too. I sit there and just want to watch a stream. I don't want to chat. But if you guys are in the mood, get you involved. I think all too often esports commentators, especially sim racing ones, try to emulate the real world too closely. And they... I don't know what it is, if they're just scared to talk about other topics while racing, thinking it makes them look unprofessional. I've been told it does. I've been told that that's what they think, so I don't think that at all. As we get sideways, that was a close call. Mac 1 That was elbows out big time between Sid. So no love lost there at all. But some time lost now to AmazingHour, who is starting again to gap them. Chatting is not, it's not a bad thing, bro. But yeah, I was just saying, yes, sometimes I think they're too scared to talk about what's something else that's not happening on the screen. And I'll be honest, it's not always the most exciting thing to watch. It could be a really good race, but, you know, I think like a decent commentary can really hype things up. So Sid's in, Noodles is in. That means AmazingHour and Mach 1, they are going to chance things and continue on. There was no way AmazingHour could have reacted to that. So this is going to split the field. Oh, where does Rangeraus come out in comparison? Noodles is just hitting the marks. Okay, Rangeraus has benefited big time. Massive improvement for Ranger. He takes third. So the undercut, look, they're just getting out now. I'm fairly sure Rangeraus, he's done his soft and he's on his medium. Sorry, he's done the medium and now he's on his soft to the end. So he doesn't need to pit again. So Sid and Noodles, they can work together. AmazingHour and Mach 1. This is the one that we're just waiting for. Let's just go on board with the man. Waiting as we wait for him to get in. But as we take a good point of view of this circuit and just see how hard AmazingHour is thrashing this Porsche around the circuit. Oh, look at that. Nelson Pinto. He has joined the supporters group. Wish you all the success in the future. Thank you, mate. Are you on our Discord, Nelson? Because if you are, you need to be added to the Buy Me a Coffee VIP group. So please just either just direct message me or just let me know your Discord name. So AmazingHour. And we've had an amazing person just support us tonight. So AmazingHour's in. Nelson Pinto has jumped on board. So thank you. Rangeraus, I think Ranger is going to take the win. I'm pretty sure he's done medium and he's done his softs. Oh, he's on the medium still. Oh, okay. Dude, he needs to come in. Get those softs on. What's he doing? So Ranger leads. Okay, it's changed a little. Noodles is third. That's AmazingHour. He's come out big time ahead. Sid's there behind Noodles, and in fifth place is Kodez. So this has actually really upset a few things. Oh no, I think that was a wall touch. We're on board with Noodles, who's now on the medium tyre, so they do have to adjust the level of grip. There's a grip change, and that might have just caught him unaware, just for a slight moment. But yeah, you're right, Mew. Yeah, see, they're really understeering now, and another mistake from Noodles there. That allows Sid to get the pass on. But Mew has just mentioned that they do need to bump draft to get them back together, and they've got time to work this one out. Hopefully, for their sake anyway, they're operating on the same wavelength. This is Ranger. He's got a 13-second lead, and we need him to come in. The question is, where does Ranger pop out once, say, AmazingHour and Sid get to that pit lane exit? So Noodles, he's just hovering on the back exhaust of Sid. I don't know if he's trying to get past him. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think there is some bump drafting going on. Maybe Rangeraus is going for the no stop. I don't think they have to use the soft tyre. The only soft tyre, the only mandatory tyre is the medium. So in fact, Rangeraus might be opting for the no stop. I mean, it's a perfectly legal strategy from me reading the regulations here. So for Rangeraus, who's got a 12.7 second lead now, that has dropped. Let's check his lap times out, and we'll start to do some maths here. So 2:03 was his last lap. Let's get an updated lap in just a moment. So let's check out his lines. They look pretty clean to me. 2:03. Oops, wrong keyboard. AmazingHour is doing... He did a 2:01. So that's his first threat. Sid and Noodles, 3rd and 4th right now. Oh, another bit of understeer moment. Kodez is there as well. They were so tightly packed in the earlier stages. But the understeer that has been introduced now that they're on the mediums, they are struggling a little just to get it pixel perfect. A 2:03.06. Is that a new time? Good point, Mew. Let's have a look. Okay, let's just check second place's fuel level. No, they're the same. Noodles has a lot more. I didn't think this was a... I didn't think there was fuel was a thing. Yeah, Max got the same fuel. Zed and Risky is sitting in the same situation. They are on the softs now. They've been on them for some time. Zed's just lapped to 2:02, so unfortunately that's slower than AmazingHour on the mediums. But Risky's dropped all the way to 7th. Tyres. AmazingHour's on the mediums. Well, he should be, from my memory. Yes, he is. New mediums. And we'll jump to Ranger. Still on the mediums. He's had these from the start. Just did a 2:03.3. That's a new time. And AmazingHour did a 2:01.6. So there's about... I don't know. I don't know if there's enough time. Unless Ranger and his lap times, they start to drop drastically. He's gonna be really close to that point in GT Sport where the tyres, they just get to a point and they just drop on a cliff, and it's almost impossible to do a lap. I just wonder, has Ranger conserved enough energy in those tyres to get him to 22 laps? It could be all that's needed. AmazingHour, I don't think he's that far behind, if I'm honest. 9 seconds now. Yeah, it's going to be super tight. And AmazingHour, he's got a beautiful set of new mediums, and he is using them well, lapping faster than Ranger ahead. So keep an eye on that interval. It's 9.4 at the moment. But yes, the strategy call Oh, it's going to come down to the last lap or two. It's just going to be what it is. Does Noodles go for the pass? No, still bump drafting at this moment. So they want to catch AmazingHour. You could just see Kodez there, Mac, in 5th place. He's just getting through the hairpin. Zed's up to 6th as Risky drops to 7th. I don't know what happened to Risky in this second half. It just hasn't been his race. And Mike is there in the pit lane. Our leader is still Rangeraus with a slightly smaller gap to him in Amazing, 8.7 seconds. We have 4 and a bit laps left. Got to include the lap that we are on. It looks okay for Ranger, as he's just done a 2:03.388. 2:01.7, so his times are coming up only by a 10th that lap. And there is a battle, dogfight between Noodles and Sid here. We're on board with Noodles inside the Porsche. Still bump drafting. But yeah, I think you're right, Mew. Could have been a blinder call there from Ranger. We've got the Olympic branding up in GT Sport. The Olympic Virtual Series. I don't know if there's anyone here tonight that is trying to qualify. I'm sure they are, in fact. I could be completely wrong. Because I know a lot of the RaceOnOz guys here are pretty well represented in the FIA events, so wouldn't surprise me. So maybe we'll see one of the guys qualify for the Olympic Virtual Series, which is the first time they've had what they're calling electronic sports. So they're doing it's called the Olympic Virtual Series just before the Olympics kicks off. And Gran Turismo Sport was the title chosen for motorsport. And there's a few other ones. Can't quite remember the sports though. Yeah, Stuart, we were saying the same thing a couple of minutes ago, that yeah, we think Ranger is going for that the no stop. So these guys, I don't know when. I think Noodles is he trying to catch up to AmazingHour, and if that doesn't work out, in the final lap or two, make a pass and secure 3rd place. I wouldn't put it past him. He's got a pretty strategic brain. 6.5 seconds now. 3 and a bit laps left. Is there enough lap time? And is there enough energy in Ranger's tyres? A 2:03.5. He's actually gone faster this time round. And his tyres, they're looking worn out. So let's see what his updated lap time was. A 2:03.6. AmazingHour. A 2:01.8. He's gone up another 10th. Sid and Zed, a 2:01.9. So that's never going to get them there. But they're not going to give up, that's for sure. 5.7 seconds is the interval. Ranger will be doing the math in his head. Just a quick arithmetic. He'll know that he can possibly hold on. It's going to come down to that last lap. And for Hour here, he knows he's got the advantage. His tyres are in a much better condition. Have a look, bottom left. Look at that. Because Rangeraus has been using those sets of mediums since the start. These guys were on the softs, and they got a good lead early on. But the mandatory tyre is the medium. So that is why everyone has to put the medium on at some point. You don't have to use the soft. And that's the rule that Ranger is trying to use to his benefit tonight. Here we go. I don't know if these guys are going to catch AmazingHour. But for Noodles, he really doesn't want to let Sid get away. Because third place, that'll be in the trash can. And already, just a slight gap forming. So Noodles needs to get on it. Get through the S's. Let's get an updated interval. 4.2. Penultimate lap begun. 2035. That's a very good time from Ranger. AmazingHour at 2016. So he's actually come down about a tenth or two on that lap. But that live interval, 3.8, it's going to be a last lap lunge for first place. And it could be the same story for third, because Noodles is right there and he's primed for the taking. Can Sid defend? This is going to be a cracking final 2 laps. So thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere. The next 2-3 minutes are going to be the most thrilling 2 or 3 minutes here this hour. AmazingHour. Can he actually live to his namesake? He's almost done the work. He's put in some quality lap times now. That interval drops close to the 3-second mark. Don't forget, at one point, that was sitting well above 13 seconds. Rangeraus has possibly pulled off the no-stop win. Can he pull it out of the hat? We're coming up to the end of the penultimate lap. Start that final lap glory. Have a look at Rangeraus' tyres. Bottom left. They are screaming out. They are in agony. But somehow he's still able to put in super consistent lap times and still able to lap this circuit and stay out of the walls. 2035, last lap around. He's going across the line. Start the final lap. You can just see second place getting across the start-finish line himself. So that was a 203 from Ranger. And for AmazingHour at 202, the times are going up, but just enough to stay within reach of Rangeraus. Sid also has a job on his hand. He has some big defending to do here. Where does he put the car? Noodles. Is he going to continue with the bump draft, or is he going to go for a big inside dive? Oh, this could be it for Sid. For Sid, he's going to lose the spot. And Noodles, on the final lap, he just waited and he struck with a vengeance. He's taken third place. So fourth and third, they're headlocked, deadlocked. It's a dogfight here at Tokyo. Big wall hit there from Sid. That could compromise his speed. 1.9 seconds now. Ranger. He's almost there. He is so close to winning with the no-stop. AmazingHour just wants to reach out and reel Ranger back in towards him. The carrot is dangling right in front of him. But we've got Noodles defending Sid. He's going to try and go the long way around. But for Noodles, look at that. Delays the turn in and just forces Sid to back out. So it's a real fight now for these podium positions. Come on. Come on, they say. Lick that stamp and send it. Ranger, though, he's actually gaining time now. I think for AmazingHour, he's run out of motivation or strength because it has been such a good run. There's the checkered flag. And for Rangeraus, it's a no-stop win. It's going to be Amazing Hour and Noodles with the third place. Fourth for Sid. Wow, what a race. What a finish. Take a bow. Division 1. This will be Kodez in fifth. Risky and Zed, they've still got something to sort out between the two of them. Here we go. And right on the line, it was 600ths between them. Zed almost got risky. But it was our winner, Ranger, who had the strategy that no one could beat. He didn't stop. His mediums lasted him 22 laps. Well done. Jamer, welcome, mate. Amazing Hour. Oh, you had to turn the engine down. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean personally. You know, it was just a sense of like Rangeraus is just too good. But there you go. That's what happened. Right at the end, Hour just ran out of fuel. But wow, I want to save that replay. That is definitely worth watching again from 1,000 different angles. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we've got the SFR GT Challenge. Starting at 9:40 in the morning. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time. Everything I do is in that time zone. So keeps it consistent at least. So there's your top 8. But victory goes to this man, Rangeraus. I don't think I've seen a podium for him for quite some time, so that's a well-deserved one indeed. Oh, I can't save the replay. Oh, no! Oh, well, that'll get me. But anyway, hopefully someone on RaceOnOz can share that for me. But, yeah, good race, Noodles. Great pass. Deserved a third there at the end. Sid couldn't quite hang on. It was stop and go there for a moment, though. We must congratulate Ranger. That was a phenomenal effort. Well, thanks for joining, guys. That does bring us to the end of the broadcast. Don't forget, though, thanks to Nelson for chucking in his support tonight. He will get his name added to that list of names right there. So if you want to join him and the others, demogarage.com/support is the place to go. Otherwise, you can join us on our Discord, d1gdiscord.com. And as always, don't forget to show us your love. Hit that like and subscribe or follow, whatever the buttons say. Please hit them. And we'll see you in the morning for another race. This time on ACC, we're going around Misano with a full grid of 20 GT3s. Should be a hell of a lot of fun. And I'll be commentating that one as well. Well, that's it. Good night.